Good evening, everybody. So, if you watched the latest lolcow episode, a lot of stuff was basically dropped about Mr. Bass and World T-shirt. Now, it's pretty funny watching Keem throw, I believe it to be his microphone or something, at the wall. That was the most funniest moment. I was like, okay, it's funny, and I clipped that. But really, what I want to talk about is what is going on and what I see things going. Um, it's that was an interesting show. I didn't expect it to be that. I wasn't expecting anything like that because I was expecting that. Because I think I did the video already, but I was expecting it to be a little different. Back in my head, I was like, all right, this will be a regular show. We'll see a world T-shirt. Maybe they'll try to help him from not drinking. Maybe Mr. Beast will answer some of the allegations on that. And then no, and it kind of just pointed that like he knows what he's doing. He's a he's a pimp. He's pimping world T-shirt out. That's what he's doing, and that's surprising. Not really. I think it's something we'll start to see more and more as time goes on. And I know that's sad to say, but it's probably the truth. I think also we'll well maybe he'll get arrested for it because I think he's obviously doing something bad. He is obviously committing at least some type of crime. Because the boy he's autistic. He's highly autistic. There's and especially him drinking and being on medication. There's something not right. Like obviously you're not supposed to take your medication while drinking. But I have a feeling that he's forcing him to take his medication while drinking. From my own from my experience with people I've known, they done stuff like that. So it's not unheard of, right? A lot of the time they do it because, well, fuck it, they're already there. They're gonna, what do they have to lose? And do I think that's what's happening? Yes, that's probably what is happening. And do I think, is Mr. Beast probably trying to kill him? Probably not, but would it surprise you if he did accidentally do it? And it's funny how Mr. Bass I don't know why I said Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is probably, knowing what he's doing. He clearly knows what he's doing. He clearly is aware of his actions. And throughout the whole interview, especially watching him like try to confront Alec, it it was so it was even more wild. Like, cause usually when somebody is like that, they know they're committing something wrong. They know they're committing a crime. They're doing something that is morally questionable. And throughout that whole thing, we got a girl named Kimberly. I think we got another guy as well. I can't think of his name, the soy boy. And I think like with drama or not drama, local line. I think another side tangent would be, or really a side note actually, would be that they have a lot of material now. Like people probably kept saying the show was gonna die, and you can easily tell that Keem was like freaking the hell out because he was just worried the show just would not succeed. And no, I think it's where things are going, and they can bring more and more people like this to the show. The show will keep going on forever. Like I know people want Locale Live to like collapse or die, but then like later on criticize how the show could have been done better. Which is like I think most people don't know how to run a podcast. Most people don't know how to run a show, let alone to get these people together. It's just the truth. We can say, "Oh, this is how they could have done it." Even I can say that, but like end of the day, unless I do it in practice, there's no way. But back to this, it's all screwed up, and it's funny watching him watching Mr. Bass, just like scream every second, freaking out, flipping out. I met people like that. Also, he threw his dog. So it's an interesting dilemma that is going on, and I think as time goes on, is he gonna get arrested? Hopefully he does. Hopefully, I think the kid name is Josh. He'll probably, you know, be able to work with Keem at least. Like I know people can criticize Keem all they want, but Keem is a good manager about this kind of stuff. So it would be the better option for now. Even if he doesn't stay with Keem for too long, it would be the better option. Now they did say that they are planning to do a part two Saturday. I'm gonna try to watch it one way or another because that that would be interesting. So I'm gonna try to watch that because like this is developing into more than they thought. Eventually, Mr. Bass did came out to the show. He didn't at first, but then he did, and again he was screaming. He was just trying to dodge the question, trying to put blame on it was, and he was trying to avoid Alex. And the way he was lying before to Boogie and Keem, Boogie, Keem, and Wings about he doesn't know Alec, but then he does know Alec. It was comical. It was a comical thing to watch just happen. Um, so you know, I think the show was a hit. Like I know some people say, "Oh, the show's dead," or the show is not gonna make it. I think like stuff like this, somehow the show is gonna keep continue forward. Even if they get a new host or not, I think the show is gonna do better. And given this kind of stuff, it's it's amazing. I think if they could get even World T-shirt onto the show, like not as like a full time host, but at least it's somebody that's recurring, it will help the show grow. It will help the show grow a lot more, and at least we'll have some type of wholesome ending. But we'll have to wait as things developing, and I think it's interesting. It's a very interesting way of how things are going forward. But that's all really I gotta say. Y'all have a good one, and good night.